There's a need for it, and just keeping everybody safe in kind of a behind-the-scenes way is really cool to me.
At the top of the hour, we told you how Metropolitan State University of Denver is training the next generation of air traffic controllers with its Aviation and Aerospace Science program. A shortage of air traffic controllers is exacerbating problems we've seen in recent headlines. Aviation experts say getting staffing levels to where they need to be nationwide will take years.
And outdated air traffic technology adding to this problem. The Senate Commerce Committee today held a hearing on air traffic safety to talk about these problems and hopefully to find some solutions.
Scripps News Group's Patrick Terpstra reports how lawmakers are working to hold aviation leaders accountable to improve your safety.
At a hearing in Washington, U.S. senators heard from FAA officials who revealed a disturbing new detail about that mid-air collision between an Army helicopter and American Airlines flight back in January, that crash that killed 67 people. The FAA says that at the time, a hotline between the Defense Department and air traffic controllers at Reagan National Airport was down and had not been working for 3 years, and that the FAA had no idea. That made it difficult for controllers to know when Army helicopters were flying in some of the nation's busiest airspace. Military flights have since been restricted around the airport. Parents of the co-pilot who died on that American Airlines plane were on hand for another hearing about aviation safety in the House of Representatives. Their Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy pushed for billions of dollars of new funding to modernize the nation's air traffic control system after radar outages caused delays and cancellations at Newark Liberty Airport in New Jersey. He also faced questions about recent staffing cuts.
We see thousands of qualified federal workers and contractors, including air traffic controllers, made up of women, people of color, and veterans, pushed out of highly skilled jobs.
No one in air traffic control has been allowed to take a deferred resignation offer. We have preserved all of our safety critical mission positions, including air traffic controllers.
Duffy says they are also in the process of testing new fiber lines in Newark that should help prevent some of those problems that they've been seeing for the past few weeks. But he also says that flights will need to be reduced in number at one of the nation's busiest airports. Patrick Terpstra, Scripps News Group, Washington.